the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phils have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hills.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pollard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
popped him up. Crawford waits on it. 2 down.
Batting third, third baseman.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Tomas is after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll pick on the first pitch, and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Here's Jake Marisnick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
It swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Striding into the box is Manny Tomas, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Altair moves over. 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. In his career, Descalso hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. In now, Corey Spangenberg, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Stepping in now, Michael Franco. And that's in there, base hit. Williams rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Albert Suarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Crawford at third with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 9 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting 8, third baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Batting 9, pitcher, Albert Suarez.
At the plate, Albert Suarez. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is there, 2 down. So digging in now, Ketel Marte. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I kind of
Ahmed, the runner at third. Marte at second with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick is under it, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies on top 9-1. Now in the box, Corey Spangenberg. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. On the move is Pollock. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Well, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marisnick has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Catcher number 36.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Altair has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 9 and the D-backs 1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Pollock is right there, one down.
Now
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Peralta going back into the pool area and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
the pitcher number 42.
Standing in now, Nick Pivetta, as he grounds one briskly to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 11 and the D-backs 1. Ready now, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we.
Luis Garcia will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 56.
Jake Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22. Jake Lamb.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Comes into this one at 271. 24 home runs and 75 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brad Boxberger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Aaron Altair stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Boxberger has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing. 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Nick Williams. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him. Altair's off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Descalzo ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 12-1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Long throw to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is lined hard to deep left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Diamondbacks 2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jorge Alfaro will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And quickly, there are two away. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Digging in, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. A hit in 2 tries so far. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Fernando Salas comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Jake Marisnick in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. A.J. Pollock 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Franco on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Here's Luis Valbuena now in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here. But if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first down.
Now back, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pollock giving chase. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Here's Yasmani Tomas starting things for his side in.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder
Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is line to left. Altair is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Spangenberg is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Philadelphia, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Luis Garcia wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Shelby Miller